Welcome again to the Silverhawk Medicine Lodge, the Revelation Book 2, and the Magical Mystery Tour. Today we're discoursing about the Galactic Federation of Light. This is the federation of planets in our galaxy that are stewards and caretakers and agents of God the I Am and of life for life, and to help developing worlds achieve their ascension and full potential. They are made up of many, many worlds, such as the Pleiadian worlds, Arcturian, Sirian, Vegan, Orion, Arcturus, Andromedan, and the list goes on. Many of them are very much like us, whereas they could put on Earth clothing and blend in with us, and we wouldn't know who they were. And then they get more exotic from there, and some, and many, or most even, are multidimensional or higher dimensional in their beingness, which gets kind of hard to describe. It's pretty exotic from where we sit. But they have been overseeing us since the beginning, watching over our development and intervening when and where it was possible and appropriate in our development. And they continue to do this, and they are here in great numbers now because of the moment in history we've arrived at, which is our planetary ascension and elevating our world to a higher dimensional state of being. And that has to do with the grand humu, the harmonic unity of the multidimensional universe, a great deal. So they are intervening in many ways and helping in many ways. They communicate with many of our scientists and people with inventive, open minds, and bring in inspiration for new technology. They have members stationed on the Earth that interact with different parts of our government and military when and where that's appropriate. And they're very loving and non-invasive. They follow the prime directive and come from very advanced and ancient civilizations for the most part, 1,000,000 years old or more, and various planets of different sizes and stars of different sizes. It's a great variety out there in this galaxy. And there are people now from other galaxies visiting in as well because of the grand moment we've arrived at. However, they will not run our world for us. We have to run our own lives, our own world, our own government, and learn to be responsible and caretake it. And we can, with their help, create a galactic society that is qualified with peace and prosperity and freedom in the extreme, and experience a much different level of beingness here, which we are going to do and are about doing. And as I said before, there are many agents of the Federation incarnate here. In my kinesiological estimation, that's 160 million or thereabouts are incarnate from various worlds, helping directly, bringing in the energy and vibration and Akashics records from other worlds that can emerge here in mission form and help uplift and improve the Earth society in many ways. There have been many people down through history that were extraordinary, that were in fact Federation agents here. Some names you would be familiar with would definitely be Leonardo da Vinci, Nostradamus, Nikola Tesla, Einstein. People of this caliber have been involved down through our history and help us make quantum leaps in our evolution. And now there are even more here of this caliber that have many, many technologies and improvements to help us advance our planet by a great quantum leap. And millions of just very loving souls here to teach in various ways, a way show, just helping uplift the vibration and helping keep the peace with the higher vibrations, and teaching some of the knowledge from other worlds that proliferate through the galaxy and the universe. And we have to realize that humanity is a template consciousness and being as a galactic intelligence. We are the intelligence being for the I Am, through which it manages and stewards creation. And this is prolific through the universe. There are other varieties of beings of a more exotic nature from us that are the same. They are agents of I Am and for life. And why would we think that the infinite creative potential of the I Am would stop at one species or one planet? The Creator creates, and the I Am is omnipresent superintelligence. However, it must interact with its creation through self-aware, self-realized beings in order to maintain universal order. And sometimes there are people that lose their way and cause trouble and go on power trips and that sort of thing. But that's where the Federation intervenes and contains the trouble and sometimes quarantines it until it can be rectified and dealt with properly, brought back into the light. I mean, there's a million operations going on every moment through creation, and more than we could ever imagine. It's an amazing array of life. However, when we invite the Federation here through the Starman Project and invite them to come closer, they're going to be sharing the true history of the Earth and of us, and the truth about us and why we're here, who we are, what we are, and the history of the galaxy as well, and give us a much more expansive understanding and view of how everything works and what all is out there. And we will also be able to join in with their starships and travel the galaxy in service if we wish. Or we can also decide to have incarnate missions on other worlds more directly. There are a great number of ways to serve life and to express love and to offer service to life. So we will have many, many options presented to us and many choices we can make. This is going to be an amazing quantum leap, mega expansion of energy and opportunities, and knowledge and technology. We're going to advance very, very quickly into a super galactic human being here on Earth. And there are many children we call the crystal children that are most assuredly Federation agents. They're coming in with very advanced beings already, have many of their spiritual powers already active, and memory of who they are and where they came from. And this is the new galactic human being being born here upon Mother Gaia, this beautiful garden goddess in the stars. And she's in the process of getting a makeover, an upgrade, and a restoration back to her Edenian state. So, once again, I mentioned the Revelation Book 2, the rest of the prophecy, because in that book you can have the grand detailed tour of the finished product of that glorification with explanations and revelations all through it as to what you're reading, what you're seeing. So we are going to be challenged to expand our consciousness, our beings, our operations, and become more mature and responsible. And these sordid little soap operas we get into with wars and conflicts have got to fade away now. They're going to just simply fade out of our system and be seen for the irrelevance that they are, and the toxic nature that they are, and how unnecessary it is. All we need is a little more sight, a little more elevation, and have our spiritual eye opened and our heart opened a bit, and we can see through all of that drama, see that we are all one, and we are one with our star families, and together we are a glorious unification of divine love and purpose, and have a very expansive purpose for being in the universe and operating in love. So until tomorrow, I wish you the finest meditation on these things, and I bid you Amen Ra, Namaste, Carpe Diem, seize the day. Aho.